I'm Valentina. Thank you all for coming. I hope you didn't come just for the food, but also for the comedy. Anyways, thank you all for coming out and staying. I know it's also pressure because we can see you actually walk out of the room. Anyways, I'm Valentina. I come from Venezuela, and I've been in Germany for about 5 years now. Has anyone here been here longer than that? Yay! How are you guys holding up?
I'm here tonight. I'm doing stand-up.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, and if you've been here for a while, you start to notice things. For me, actually, as soon as I arrived, I started noticing this, different culture here in Germany versus my own culture. And it was really easy to pick that up from the beginning. Like, my first neighbors, when I got to Germany, it was this couple, and they had 4 kids. Who the fuck has 4 kids nowadays? We don't know. But one thing I noticed, the only time I ever saw those kids throwing a fit and having a tantrum in front of their mom, the mom was really chill about it, and I need to put my phone down to show you. The kid was like crying and screaming, must have been like 4 or 5 years old, and the mom just like kneels down to be at the same level as the kid, and she whispers something to the kid. And immediately, the kid stops crying. The kid smiles. The mom, she comes up, she looks at me and smiles. And they go on with their lives. And, I couldn't hear what the mom said to the kid, but I'm pretty sure it was something along the lines like, "Remember that you don't pay taxes yet." And the kid was just happy-go-lucky and they left. And see, that's German way. If I had pulled that shit with my mom, it would have gone more like this. She would look at me crying and screaming, right? Should have been, "Valentina, stop crying, or we're gonna go home and I'll give you something to cry about." And that's the reason why I'm now in therapy. But the Germans really surprised me, because the other thing that German parents really try to do is like talk to their kids and try to reason with them. For instance, the other day, I was with my German girlfriend and her kid just lost it. Because my German girlfriend, and I emphasize that, German girlfriend, crossed the street when the light was red. Red. Now you see, I'm an immigrant, so I don't do that shit. They both cross the street in front of me, and I'm just like holding the doner kebab that we just bought, and I can't believe what I'm seeing. And as soon as I get to the other side of the street, I reach them, and they're arguing in German. So her kid's 6 years old, for reference. My girlfriend, they're just like fighting and arguing, and I'm just holding the doner kebab. Like, what the fuck is happening? And this went on for so long that people just like that went by us, like literally looked at me, and one couple said, "Being a parent's hard, right?" And I'm like, fuck, I don't even know what they're saying. And at some point, I see they start to like calm down a bit, and I hear, in my poor German, I understand my girlfriend says to the kid, "You're right, I won't do it again." And I'm just like, with a doner kebab. And I'm just perplexed. I could not believe what I was hearing. Look, the only time I ever heard my mom say, "You're right," was one time that I told her, "Mom, I think my brother's stupid and a loser and he's failing in life. My brother will watch this and he will agree. So, I just think that German childhood is based on honesty and reason, and Latino childhood is based on threats and lies. Fear and lies. My parents lied to me all my life. First, it started out with like small things. Like, Valentina, Santa is real. And I was a smart kid, so I knew that shit was not real. I didn't understand why they wanted to push that on me. Then it was things like, no, Valentina, you were not a mistake. You were completely planned. Yeah, we planned for your mom to lose her job. And then we would lose our second apartment. And then, my personal favorite, it was like, if you tell us the truth, we won't hurt you. And if your parents are holding a belt when they're saying this, you're fucking gonna get hurt. But out of all the lies my parents ever told me, the one that hurt me the most was the following. They were like, Valentina, you have to be careful. There are bad people out there. There are bad people in this world. And these bad people will give you drugs. And I'm old enough to know that it takes kind, good, amazing people to get you free drugs. As I was writing this today, I do realize that the truth, sorry, I meant my jokes, make my parents look bad. And my girlfriend keeps saying that I have unprocessed trauma and a very dark sense of humor. But that's just because my grandparents were black. And I can say that because my grandparents were fucking black. I don't remember what's next, so I need a minute. This is brand new material.
Get it!
Thank you guys. You guys are nice people. See, the nice people my parents were talking about me.
Like some drugs?
Yeah, we'll talk later. No, but for real, see, so jokes aside, I do want to clarify, that I really love my parents. I really do think they did the best they could. Now, the reason I mostly think that is because I've been diagnosed with Stockholm Syndrome by my therapist, but that's fine, it still counts. Thank you everyone, you've been great. Thanks a lot for tonight. And next up, we have Rohit.